Hi guys, so you may recall back at Christmas I obtained the Osmo Pocket as a gift, and I've been pretty much using it since December, and it's quite good at what it does. It's one of the limitations I would say is that people are using these for vlogging, but by the time you add everything up, you may as well have just got yourself something like a G7X or even a bigger SLR camera. So it defeats the point of having a device like this, but bulking it out with an external microphone, a light, a tripod mount. I wanted to look for something which was simply a bare bones tripod mount and would fit the Osmo Pocket. Now this is where this comes in. This is the Kenu stance which I obtained from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. What appealed to me about it was that it was designed for obviously USB-C phones, but I wanted to see if we could make this simply attach to the bottom of the USB-C port on the Osmo Pocket. So let's unbox it, see what it's like, connect it up and take it for a spin. As I mentioned, this is simply designed for phones, but obviously, as I did say, logically I was thinking that this would just simply work with the Osmo Pocket. It doesn't need to do any sort of communication. It's simply a mount that I was planning to use and try and get some more stable shots, but also have the smaller form factor. And also the other logic was that it might actually attach to my keys based on the size that I could see, and there was also a keyring attachment here. So again, I was thinking if this could be attached to my keys, this might actually do the job quite well. Movement is quite firm, which is quite good. So there we are. So that's essentially it. I'll look at the instructions in a second. So this is what I was thinking. Now it does feel, there is some weight there, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna basically be taken off by the wind. You can of course change your height and obviously adjust it, but more importantly, all I'm interested in is will it work with the Osmo Pocket. Plugs in quite nicely, nice and firm, and the answer is yes. Straighten it up. So my initial thoughts are that it seems to be okay. My only slight concern is that there does appear to be some movement, and it does appear to be top heavy, so this may not be the ideal tripod mount, to be honest. It definitely doesn't feel secure. No, do you know what? I think we're gonna have to say this is a bit of a no-no, because although it's actually nice and practical in size, so there is movement here, which I don't feel too happy about. I'll just try it this side. My only concern would be that if I was to move it down like this, yeah, it's probably not going to be ideal, which is a real shame, because if it's like this, then it's actually fine, but it does move. Unfortunately, there is a bit of movement here. Now, if I compare that to the wireless module, which obviously it doesn't have any tripod mount or anything like so, that feels more steady than this. So I've got to say this is probably a no-go. I'll probably return it to Amazon. I will put a link in the description, and maybe actually what I might do is just flag it up that perhaps it is just a bit top heavy. It's a shame. I had some high expectations for this, but it's not meant to be. It probably could go in here, but I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, because again, because of the weight, no, I wouldn't recommend it. So it was designed, as they stated, for USB-C phones, but I think what I'd be worrying about is that on a windy day like now, it's just tilted, so I would be a little bit uneasy to recommend this product, which is a real shame. I will try and use it, but I've got to say that this is probably a bit of a no, don't buy. Let's have a quick look at the instructions. And the instructions themselves are pretty basic, because that's it. So everything I'm showing you, it's a real shame. Probably for phones you could probably make better use of this, but maybe for watching programs or something. But I did have some high expectations that this was going to be okay, but just slight movements, and it's a bit of a no-go. So my conclusion really is that as well as this is well made, it's just not going to be ideal for the Osmo Pocket. I do feel that maybe this should have been all metal. It is plastic. It just doesn't seem to want to stand still completely. I really had high expectations for this, because it does feel nice in your hand, but if you're going to get crap video quality time-lapse videos from it just because of a bit of a wind, I've got to say no. I cannot recommend this product. I will put a link in the description if you want to check it out. I mean, you can always buy it from Amazon and then return it, I guess. I don't think this is faulty, but I will reach out just in case. And that's it. So yes, I'm sorry about that. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's always appreciated. If you've got any questions or concerns about the tripod, or anything I was doing with the tripod, please put it down there below in the comment section. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the very next video.